Alright, going live now. Just want to share the stream quick before we get into today's Explorer video. Let's see here. Alright, well, welcome to today's Explorer video. Gonna be playing a deck I've seen a lot of in paper, but I've only seen a little bit online, Rakdos Sack. Deck is pretty straightforward. It's a mid-range deck that just tries to use a bunch of sack triggers to ping its opponents to death. So you have the very familiar cat oven combo, just draining your opponent for 1 and getting 2 sack triggers. You also have Epicure, hits your opponent for 1 and makes an artifact. Oni called Anvil sees all those artifacts leaving to make an army of constructs, and it can sack artifacts to drain your opponent out. And then Synthesizer, it's an artifact that just lets us see more cards. Only running 3 because I think it's a little slow, because the deck does have 3 drops, and so you really don't want to play it till turn 4 the earliest, without some risk 3, but really never before then. And we got more payoffs besides these just self-running engines. Deadly Dispute. We'll again see more cards by sacking artifact or creature to make yet another artifact or treasure. Mayhem Devil will be a force multiplier for all our sacrificing, allowing us to help keep the board clean or just get our opponent dead quicker. And then in my testing of he's either very good or very mediocre, which is why I'm not running a full play set. Against like decks like Control, he's amazing, but if you're getting beat down then by small creatures, then the Devil's a lot. If you're getting beat down by big creatures, then he does almost nothing but hopefully cushion your blow. And then the 2 best black spells in Explorer and Pioneer, Fatal Push and Thoughtseize. Very necessary interaction. And then, yeah, just a standard Rakdos land base, the man lands, the channel lands, all the good duels. Couple basics in case of any land destruction. And then when we go to best of 3, obvious card in the sideboard, our companion Gigantha. Just a free card. Comes up sometimes. Just a 5/5 for 5. And then obviously Duress for more hand interaction. 3 Rays and a Flame Blessed Bolt for more interaction against cheap decks, especially like Greasefang. I was gonna say Winota, but she's gone from the format. Graxa for grinding. If our opponent doesn't bring in Grave Hate and considering our main board only uses it for Cauldron, they might, so I don't know how often we'll bring it in. Lantern and Go Blank for our own Grave Hate. And then Meat Hook is going to be our sweeper of choice because it helps with the sacrifice, since it drains our opponent even further. Although we do have to take Gigant out of the companion slot for it, so we'll see how often that comes up. Voltage Surge over Ray. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I guess it both hits all the valid targets, like Elves and Greasefang. I don't know how much there is that Surge can hit that Ray can't, that we want dead. Especially because we still might be setting up in the early turns and might not be able to play an artifact and hold up Surge to kill a Greasefang, which is what I'm most worried about, because I'm sure all Winnow players want to go play Greasefang. So we'll get an event going. We'll start with the best of 1 as usual. Alright, here's my deck. Let's see if we can get to 7 wins this time. With how much Pioneer's catching on, I am kind of surprised that these queues feel a little light. Sometimes I'll run into multiple opponents when just playing in the evening. I mean, the same opponent multiple times. We have the Anvil, and we can just, yeah, we'll probably just sack the oven. I think this is keepable hand. Just play the oven on 1, play Anvil on 2, sack the oven to get the Anvil started. Usually don't regret chalking it in because we drain our opponent for a lot. But if our opponent is mono red, I might. Okay, they're not mono red. Otherwise, they would have done something there. We're not channeling this. They might have like a shock or something, but we can just play this next turn if they do. The synthesizer will be readily sacked. Okay, yep. Well, it's not going face, and they don't get to scry there. This does look like mono red, but one that I'm gonna start with the synthesizer, see what we hit. But I want to thought seize them, see what's going on there. It's awfully slow for mono red. Yep. We'll have to sack the synthesizer next turn, but that's fine. So now we can play anything. It's too risky. I want that card. Okay, they really want to protect Bone Crusher. Kinda okay, well, 3 burn spells, that's fine. But we need to gain life, so we take the Frostodon here. They're main boarding it, surprisingly. I mean, it's not a terrible main board. I don't know how much of mono red's missing here. Okay, they can't even play the Bone Crusher. Yeah, we'll go to our turn. Start by sacking the synthesizer to see more cards. Looks like we'll be seeing plenty of cards with the 2 deadly disputes. If we play Ob, they're just gonna kill it, so we're just gonna hold up, and when they probably try and kill this construct, we'll deadly dispute it. Going face, okay, yeah. They do look a little desperate there, considering they have 2 lightning strikes and a bone crusher. Okay, well, they're not gonna interact with me, so I'm just gonna sack this now. Nice. I just want to see all the cards I can. Stock up. Do we have enough pings? I'm not sure if we have enough pings. Probably not. And they can just kill this. I think we start the cat. I think it makes sense to thought seize that away. Yeah, I think we want to bait out the other lightning strike. Ob will get him and gain us so much life that there's no way they can win at that point. Take the lightning strike. Sack this. Don't have enough sacks for that. It's fine. So they'll just lightning strike the devil, and that'll clear the way for Ob. Having 2 Obs will, yep. They're playing right into our hand. I think they have a play with fire. Another Bone Crusher when we can't sack anything. They timed that well. We need a creature for Ob. Ooh, that, oh yeah, we'll just take the damage and kill that this turn. That's fine. Just sadly no artifact to Anvil with.
I
Somehow ran
don't
out of
need
artifacts.
respect, just obedience. You work for me now, runt. Pleasure doing business with you.
We are top decking, so I think I just sack this here. Who knows, we'll hit another artifact. Just in case I stand with haste, I want to be super ready to protect my obs. Yep, and they scooped. Protecting 2 obs did put them away. Alright, got my first win. Always a good start to any league. And so I will hop right back in. Looks like we're starting with an oven, but no cat. It's rare to get both at once, though it does feel really good. Nice. Wouldn't have hated a 3rd land, but we will just start hitting them with epicures. Probably Anvil next turn, actually. Well, I was worried about Spell Pierce, but they put that worry to rest, so now we're definitely casting Anvil. A lot of decks play Consider those. They haven't given anything away yet. I might play Synthesizer unless I draw something better. I don't think I actually want to play Epicure and Anvil. Okay. Can't be blocked. That's nice. Let's take the risk. Yep, that's fine. Sack the construct. I've already got them to 14. Just want to out-tempo this deck. They're going to have so many cards, so we need to get our engine rolling. I also want to try and keep it day. Alright, they're letting me go to my turn. Ooh, nice. Cat Oven combo is going to start now. Do I want a synthesizer? I'll just start with an attack. That's the easiest. Start the synthesizer. Just spit out more attackers. Can't afford the 3 to make the samurai right now anyway. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. Double Anvil screws them pretty bad, and we play around Spell Pierce here by playing it before the cat. Okay, Supreme Will. Yeah, what is this deck? Well, we'll just flood the board some more. I'll just flood the board some more. Make it day again. They don't really have blockers, so this is a lot coming at them. Yep. And Truman Uwu with his weird mono blue deck is gone. I am 2-0. This deck is actually performing pretty well, but that's a very small sample size. So I'm going to the next game. I mean, even one league is a sample size, but I will take 7-0 if I can get it. Yeah, I haven't noticed any duplicate opponents yet in the best of one leagues. I have noticed surprisingly on ladder, just on a regular evening, and also, as you can see from my Winota video in the best of 3, where we had 3 weird matches with the same opponent in a row. I don't love this hand, but Thoughtseize ties it together. And if our opponent's mulliganing, then my Thoughtseize will be even better. I think we want to establish tempo and then follow up with Thoughtseize and Epicure. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Some version of Phoenix, I have to guess. Let's take their Ledger Shredder. Yeah, they can strangle all they want. Hope to draw a land here. Perfect. Got 2 devils, so I probably shouldn't get punished with the synthesizer. I do not. Opponent fired off the first strangle very quickly, but they're holding the second one. Okay, they're no longer holding the second one. They probably have another removal spell. If I had to guess. 3 lands is all we need. AM even got a push. This will probably die, but we've seen 2 strangles, so maybe it'll live. Opponent has to deal with it, really. Lightning Axe, exactly how they want to deal with that. That's fine. We haven't hit much of our card advantage, and opponent's answering all their creatures, but hopefully we can get something to stick. We can't get anything to stick. I really don't want to sack it like that. Alright, play another Voldaren. Get Giganthan to hand. Yeah, you really don't want to spend 3 to sack it until you just are flooding out. And I am not flooding out. Main board Anger of the Gods in a deck with Phoenix. That is something. Alright, hopefully our opponent can't triple spell here. Opponent can't triple spell here. Alright, I need to find something better than this Fatal Push, which is sitting here, clogging up my hand. Yeah, this allows us to play what we want next turn. Okay, if I draw another land, I'll Synthesizer, otherwise Giganta. Unless I draw something even better than Giganta. But it doesn't die to Anger. It does die to Axe. Okay, they're running out of cards. If they can't get... Nope, they made sure they could triple spell this turn. We probably lose now. They haven't let us set up any of our engine. Well, rather, we've only drawn the creature half, which they're very equipped to deal with. They're not equipped to deal with the artifact half, but we're not drawing it. So, and if I can't draw it, it can't do anything for me. Okay, I'm losing this clock, so I think I throw away Gigantha. Hope to get something better. End of turn. Don't want to throw that away too badly here. Swing in. They can just kill both. See, this is when Ob is bad. They can just kill both Obs and I can't do anything about it. Okay, now the anvils might save us. I don't think they'll cast Anger of the Gods here. So we're safe from a sweeper. And feel free to individually remove any of my creatures. Okay. Yeah, we need these anvils. They're finding more gas too now, but unless they have Prismari command, our anvils should be safe. And if I have my anvils, then I think I can race them. Like, isn't Sweltering Suns on Arena, like, Phoenix decks run Sweltering Suns over Anger any day of the week? Then late game, you can just Sweltering Suns, spell, get your Phoenixes back. Put me to 8, that's fine. Can I kill them this turn? Probably not. But I can do this.
The families call me their adversary. I like that.
Alright, need to make the devil first so I can gain
My
life.
goons will make quick work
Could
of
probably
you.
spin a Phoenix, but...
Go ahead. Plead
Oh,
for
banning one of those,
mercy.
wow. Alright, this will get me 2 constructs. And drain them out. And we leave 1 anvil open. Yeah, now we've got I've got a comfortable life total and 2 obs. Alright. See, ob is good when you have the setup. When I first drew him, he looked very bad. Then I had the anvils to set up, and he looks very good now. That's why I don't think you run 4. Especially because he multiplies himself, so it's almost like having 6 in the deck. Okay, they got Planeswalker Vision.
No one beats me and survives.
So I think they're just... Oh wow, are they going to play Anger? Yeah, see? They're gonna sweep away their own Phoenixes. Like, I can recover from this. They can't. Get you down to 5. mean, I'll have to sacrifice one of my anvils unless I draw an artifact, but look at that, drew an artifact. I'll still probably sacrifice an anvil to itself to get my cauldrons ticking. Opponent's at 3. Don't think I can kill them, so I'll just pass. I've got the advantage here. No need to rush in. Shredder, that's fine. I don't need to attack you. That's big, but you're still dead on my turn. Oh wait, can he give that haste? He can give that haste. I don't like that. Why you like this opponent? Well, that was dumb. Does not feel fun to lose when your opponent's making it look like they're just worse than you. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe Sweltering Suns isn't on Arena, but it was in the Amonkhet block, so it should be. No way to turn on the Anvil, but worst comes to worst, we can play Devil on 3 and then sack it to itself. At least get something out of it. And we'll probably draw another artifact. Greasefang, the new best of 1 menace. Alright, well, we don't really want to attack into Supplier. We hope our opponent gives us time to set up a Mayhem Devil and 3 pings. Yeah, your combo is pretty much game over. We don't really care what our life total's at. We'll crack the blood for a new card. Yeah, they're not even bothering to attack. They don't need to. Shock this in. Oh, they're just gonna let us start pinging their stuff down. Okay. Thank you. That was rude. I will still get rid of your thing. Okay, second devil will do what we need it to do. Did my game just freeze? Crap. Wasn't even that many triggers on the stack, just half a dozen. Thanks to me, my opponent playing instant speed. Alright, let me refire Arena up quick again. Hopefully, we'll just be on the rope when we get back in and not have lost anything with all those triggers on the stack. We should still be roping. Ah, good, still roping. They do have Parhelion, so we could just be dead at any time. Welcome to Pioneer. He's in best of one, lovely. You got more fatal pushes? Oh no, you're gonna sack. See more of your deck. They should block Epicure if they're smart, but maybe they'll block something else. Thank you. We just have to try and race them now. We've got our engine up. This is the critical turn too, because next turn we can gladly turn on Hive. They also can't sack blood without us racing them, but it's probably worth it still. That's disappointing. Welcome to best of one. At least it doesn't gain them life. But we can't attack now, so we have to deal 11 damage just with sack triggers. I think the mistake was trying to go aggressive. Yeah, I agree. I should have just held enough triggers for Greasefang. I mean, Greasefang's like, we know, it's not that they're unbeatable, it's just that they're going to warp the meta around them so much that they deserve to get banned for that fact. Two ovens, that's good. Don't think I can kill an angel. Don't think I should try to kill an angel. Well, the easy trigger right now gonna learn our lesson mid-game and just hold up all the sack triggers. This is only 4. Yeah, this is only 6 damage. But the angels alone are enough to get us, so if they go for Grease Fang again, I will just remove it. I mean, if they try and bin reanimate Perhelion again, I think that was the only one they had in the yard. Yeah, it is. They have to bin a new one. Which they are trying to do. They put another vehicle in the yard, so it looks like I have to get rid of Grease Fang. Oh, and the game just decided to let them go to combat. Thanks, Arena. I don't think I can win this here. Yep. Thanks, Arena. I thought our deck was slow enough all the triggers, but now I have to play it full control. One thing I have noticed is every time I run into Grease Fang on Arena, it's Mardu. I know the Abzan version completely fell by the wayside, but I thought Mardu and Esper were in close contention. But there must be some Pioneer card that makes the Esper one contend that's not in Explorer. I don't bother to look at the list. It's a dumb deck, especially in Best of One. At this point, I know the entire Mardu deck list without even having to read it. Alright, long time waiting for opponent there. Let's see what we're up against. Cat Oven in hand. So we keep. Yeah, just gonna do a turn 1 Thoughtseize, see what they're playing, and then turn 2, get Cat and Oven going. They like Obnoxius, not Obnoxius, Nico Bolas. Too many big villains with 2 names. Well, now I know why I was waiting so long in the loading screen. They have a bad connection. Well, we might be waiting for them to rope out here. Need to find a way to pass the time for games like these. Because we can look at stats. 38% draw land, which means we're likely to draw one by turn 3. Certainly not guaranteed, but we don't need one on turn 3. We won't by turn 4, though. Dispute does help smooth that out. Alright, let's see if they rope with this on the stack. Oh no, can't let us do it right away. Death Touch Tribal. Fascinating. Is there anything that's actually a problem here? Probably the poison tip archery. We plan on a lot of death. Oh, all right. No wonder we didn't rope there. They don't have any interaction, so it's past priority. Welcome to arena. I'm gonna full control now. I don't think it'll matter. I think they'll drop out. I think this matchup's pretty good for us because our creatures suck too, but they're not having death touch. They're draining our opponent to death. This is the kind of mid-range we want to go up against. Unfortunately, we don't actually go up against it. So I will wait just a few seconds longer. Alright, well, would have preferred to play a game, but just moving on now. Alright, can I get a real opponent? Shame too with how perfect that hand was. Oh, I don't love it, but again, Thoughtseize is such a glue card. Even if you're slowed down, slowing down your opponent matters a lot. I think we can take the 2. I'm worried about them playing an Anthem, because they're probably human tribal. Yeah, that dies to the first Mayhem Devil ping. We will take the Anthem, though. It wasn't coming as soon as we expected. Alright, so they get into with Bodyguard this turn. Next turn, they get in with Mina because she has first strike, or Thalia. Those Dracula cards make things a little confusing. But I get to drain my opponent for 2. And looks like they're at a slow start for a mono white humans deck. I think mono white is the weakest version of humans. Like, I swear Coco's on here. You gotta be able to go like Selesnya or... Oh, they're just getting there with the Bodyguard. Okay, that's surprising. Yeah, somewhere in the Abzan colors you at least gotta be able to go, even if you can't go the 5 color. I don't think I'm blocking Faceless Haven with Cauldron Familiar. I need to sack it next turn. But this will stop Thalia from attacking, so I'll just take the 4 from the Haven. And if they play a human instead, all the better. Yeah, I'll take that. Now allow me to kill Thalia. Once we get enough pings to stop the lands, I will be golden. Beautiful. Okay, Epicure can block and get me back the kitty. Alright, I'm winning now. Show me what you got, opponent. A lot of lands. And a concession. Yep, bad version of humans, bad. I wonder if they just imported a standard deck to explore. I know mono white's really good in standard right now. Well, these games are going a lot faster than when I was playing Control. Although once you learn the lines, it doesn't always take forever to play Control. Like, I was playing last night at the LGS, and some of my opponents were taking twice as long as I was, because they did not know their deck. I think this is a mulligan. It's got no action. We're hoping our opponent plays creatures to push, and I don't know if my opponent is doing that. Actually, there's a good chance they are, which helps a slow hand, and I can always go Oven into Dispute. And if they are slow, then even one up will be good, but odds are we can get a second one going. Yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to keep this, but I talked myself into it, so I'm going to see. If it is another human tribal deck, then the push will go far. Well, this will kill a Greasefang, because who else plays white-black in this meta? Go ahead, play your mill spell now. I know you want to. Nope, just Harvester, although I'm very open to getting beaten down by it right now. I don't think it's ever worth pushing. The devil can clear it up before it becomes too late. Maybe they miss land drop. They're probably just waiting until after combat for some reason. I think you should play land before combat. There just will be times that allows you to have more interaction for combat. Sacrificed my oven just to get a cat that I now can't use. That's okay. Alright, the beautiful thing about Treasure is it works really well with Fatal Push because it triggers the Revolt. So we are now safe from the first Greasefang. If they want to use that blood, why did they do it after the Devil resolved? I mean, I'm not going to touch their Harvester. Yep, there's the Parhelion. We're just going to preemptively put a stop on opponent's main. That is disappointing. There's the Greasefang. We still have the stop. Had to be sure. Kill the Greasefang. I'm sure they'll find a way to reanimate it and it'll all be over, but we'll see about that. Oh, yeah. Have to play this slow, so Cauldron Thoughtseize. Take their follow-up play. Oh, I hate that. Well, it costs 5 mana at least. Sort of half it. Like, we don't care about either of these. I don't have another way to revolt right now. I've had a very weak start. That was propped up by fail pushes. If opponent drew a land, that's it. But they're not just jamming it, so I can hope. So they want that treasure to get back that can't stay away. So I'm just gonna push this.
The families call me their adversary.
And they got our life so low that if they do get it off, we don't even get another turn.
My goons will make quick work of you. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
It's another thing, like some decks like Phoenix and Greasefang just want to throw cards in their graveyard. Although our opponent really does not have any at the moment they want to throw. Okay, good, good. They probably hit land off the second stage. Surprisingly not. Oh, they're so afraid of their harvester dying, they're just letting me get the cat cycle continuing. Sad opponent, sad. And I get the devil for the life gain. That was a beautiful top deck.
Pleasure doing business with you. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
I don't think I have enough sack triggers, but we're still gonna wait anyway. Especially because that's way more important to kill than either Blood Tithe Harvester. Oh, maybe not. Okay, they're gonna use the blood. They're gonna give me a sack trigger. We have time to kill Kiki. Let's try and hold these harvesters back. They got the 5th land, so we need to have 3 sack triggers next turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get them dead. That ain't a sack trigger. I'm just gonna gain as much life as possible, see if I can
Pleasure
finish him
doing
off that
with
way. So yeah, I have 2 sack triggers, so I think I just want to kill the Kiki Jiki reflection right now. I think that's correct.
you. Your punishment is my entertainment.
Is there anything even? Yeah, they. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna Kiki Jiki the thing, aren't they? Oh, you're right. But then I wouldn't have a... Yeah, I can make a devil and sack it to the oven, and that's 2 damage, but then Familiar is still alive. They would have to kill this first. I'm pretty sure this lets them make 2 Parhelions, so I'm just going to shut that down. I can survive the first Parhelion, and I think they're low enough where that's game. Unless they go for the obs, but if they go for the obs, then I have more time. Like, I have this den now. Oh, they're sending both at 1 ob? Opponent is not spreading their damage correctly. Oh, I see what you're saying. Make a devil, sack it, that's 2 damage, eat the food. You're right. Thankfully, I don't think it matters here.
My empire crumbles. Not
Or
worth the
actually, I
effort.
might have overestimated how much damage I can deal. That's not bad. They only have 1 card in hand, so they probably don't have a way to loot that away. So I will block their ground combat, and next turn Den should finish them. This is very scary though, if they find a way to bin Parhelion again. Of course they have a way to bin Parhelion again. Oh wait. Yeah, then I can kill Greasefang if they do. Throw in that stop. I don't even want you to see what that card is, just in case it messes with me somehow. Okay, 3rd time is the charm at pinning down Greasefang. Okay, thankfully their way to ditch Parhelion involved a sacrifice. There we go, beat a Greasefang deck, that feels good. I don't think Greasefang will ever get banned in Pioneer because it just suffers so much in best of 3. So Graveyard Hate is so ubiquitous in the format because of all the dumb decks that play Graveyard Hate, but Winota, even after you kill a Winota, just has a crazy good fair mid-range plan that I do wonder if the Explorer ban will extend into Pioneer. I do think best of 1 and best of 3 needs the ban list on Arena though. Greasefang should be perma-banned in best of 1. As should Trickery. Hmm. Well, if I had to guess, my opponent's playing Greasefang, so I like the Fatal Pushes. I'll get the oven down now. I don't think that's in Greasefang. Alright, have to fire this off really early, don't like it. But I've got a lot of expensive cards in hand, so nice. Yeah, I'll shock that in. I'll be taking at least 2 from the mage, and getting off the board will be important for protecting my devils from burn spells. What you playing, opponent? See, every deck uses the graveyard. You need graveyard hate. Why doesn't this deck have graveyard hate in the main? Okay, I expect first one to die, but... Okay, no, I'm just gonna buy Gigant though. I think that 4th mana next turn is gonna be important. And my opponent isn't pumping Soulscar Mage, so... Nice, nice, nice. Goodbye. Ah, losing the Anvil sucks. But it's a necessary evil to kill Feather. Feather does not die to pings easily. Okay, now opponent is starting to be heroic. But next turn, Devil comes down and just starts pinging what they've got away. Okay, I'm guessing they're debating if they want to hold up protection or just smack me as hard as possible. If they smack me, that's fine, because then I can clear the board. Yep, they're just going for the big smack. They're not going to untap with that mage. I don't think the deck really runs burn spells. That is a lot of devils. I could be your angle or your devil. Cat always comes after I sack the oven. Oh well. I will save that for when I need to get in free pings. And more importantly, for having multiple devils. Yeah, I think next turn I just double devil. This deck doesn't play sweepers. 3 devils. They can't deal with that. Oh, that's pretty good. I have to let it hit me this time. But again, this deck has no burn. So that's fine. I would like more life though, so I think I'll hold off on the 3rd Mayhem Devil. I only need 2 to stop that thing anyway. And having a second thing to sack means 4 damage instead of 3. So it also deals with Feather. Make sure we have stops, so Arena can't screw me over. That's rude. We'll add a blue mana, because why not? Oh, that still resolves. Lesson learned. Read the cards. Now this I can make fizzle. There we go. Misplayed a little, but got there. Alright, it hasn't been clean, but I think... Can't remember if I've gotten 6 wins yet. I haven't been doing this that long. But close to 7 wins. This is the last match. This deck is more resilient than I gave it credit for. Alright, I don't think I recognize the opponent, so we'll just assume it's Greasefang when in doubt. And we've got no black mana, so mulligan. Yep, put back an epic here. Oh no, it's Yorion. Huh. Well, they're not doing anything on one. I should have played this on red, but oh well. Do that next turn. Thoughtseize. What is this pile? I don't like Skyclave though, so I have to get rid of that. Yeah, I don't think stopping their land drops is important. Huh. Mono white Yorion, not what I expected. I'm a little worried it'll just beat me down. Because I had a mulligan, and this hand is not ready to deal with a beatdown. I need to draw well. 80 card aggro. What am I looking at? Oh, if I draw Mayhem Devil right now, that'd be beautiful. I could keep the board clean so easy before he gets big. Cat, I'll take it. Well, when I can attack, I should. This may be a race if I don't draw well. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah. Alright, I don't want that flipping and getting them life. I don't think Thoughtseizing is correct. I think I Gigantha here. Oh, double aspirant. That is going to make their board very unpingable. As I draw Mayhem Devil immediately. Alright, I'm going to start by cracking a Gigantha. Alright, Anvil, that'll help stall a lot. Thoughtseize away their best card. We don't need their board getting more out of control. 2 Brutal Cathars. Well, I mean, I just hit whatever... Yeah, I don't need them getting Yorion. I need to cat on my turn, so... And with their blood token, and now I'm top decking. But even a land turns on Hive. which does something, not as much as I want it to. A little worried about this board state. I need a kill spell for Adeline. Yeah, I needed good sequencing, and right now it doesn't look like I'm allowed to need good sequencing. Yeah, they're gonna split everything on their board, so. Pray to draw really well. That is something. I still think I'm dead here, but we'll make them find it. No, I'm not quite dead. I don't think. I think I drained them for 3, so I don't think I'm dead. Functionally dead, but not technically dead. Alright, they make another 1-1, I might just be dead. And after combat, they're gonna Cathar the cat after I run out of 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 14. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. They deal 14. Okay, well, yeah, why is a mono right deck running companion? That's how busted companions are. Please get the other 9 out of the format. Right there, but it's the farthest I've gotten. Leagues aren't easy when everyone's running Greasefang. Open some packs.
Did you just call me
Best thing
scrubby?
was probably the wild card, though sadly it was mythic and not rare. Alright, take a quick break before best of 3. Alright, I'm back. Let's see how this deck can do when it can sideboard Graveyard Haten against all of the Greasefangs. We're not as vulnerable to Grave Hate. The Anvils help with that a lot. Hoping for some deck diversity. Really test this thing out. I'm not as familiar with this deck as I am with Window and Control. I hadn't really played much Window before that video, but deck plays itself. Yep, as I was unfortunately saying, the best of 3 queue for Explorer is really bad, and the best of 1 queue is really toxic, with just the most linear decks possible. They got rid of. Thankfully, the Trickery went out of decks, but Greasefang is still there. Alright, hasn't generated a hand yet. Yeah, hand looks good. Looks like we're in the mirror for game 1, and our opponent gets a Thoughtseize us. If they don't, we can't even Thoughtseize back because we don't have an untapped black land. That is the weakness of this hand, but the deck doesn't need to be fast. Though if our opponent gets our engine first, it's going to be rough. Alright, they hit our mana. We'll return the favor. They kept a much worse hand than we did, though. I'll just play this. Cauldron's more aggressive, but I want to be mana efficient in these early turns. Also, a second Thoughtseize. Goodbye, Devil. Need an artifact to get Anvil started. Especially with my opponent having 3 man lands, it's going to get very hot in here very quick. Yeah, I don't think I even play it. I need something they can stand up to their man lands. Because those will be coming online next turn. I mean, I guess push deals with them, but still. Only deals with the first one. Alright, back up to 20. Again, just need an artifact. Losing to speed was not fun. Yeah, set stop. Don't need you getting sack fodder. See if my opponent floods out and does that again next turn or not. Doesn't matter, because now we get to attack with our man land. And I've got the pressure on them and the bodies. If they have Surge up, then I'll just play Giganta, but if they don't, then I'll keep activating Den. They're not even buying Giganta. Interesting. Well, I'll get in there. No, I lose bodies to this. At no value. Hold the land in case I get a blood next turn. The removal doesn't deal with Giganta, so that is bad. And now I just kind of have to attack my 1/1s because they'll get picked off. There we go. Alright, I would like to present lethal. See if you can stop the Alpha Strike. So I could sack Anvil to itself and deal 2 more. So if they block a 1/1, I think they lose. Even if they block 1/1 and kill a 1/1, that's still 6. Yep. Would you like to block a 1/1? Clearly you're not blocking Gigante, you would have saved the Surge for that. Is the last card also a removal spell? It is. Okay, I guess you're not quite dead. You cleaned up my pathetic 1/1s. I think you still lose, but that's fine. Yeah, I can't finish off the devil. I'll just pass. They're kind of frozen in place now, so one good draw and they're dead. Like that. Do I get to make free sack fodder? I do. Don't know why you waited till I got to attack, but okay. Yep, go to game 2. What do I bring in for the mirror? Gigante was so good, but I think Meat Hook is definitely correct. Obs look pretty bad here. Might be able to bolt a cat, I don't know. I feel like I just want the Croxus though. Cut one Thoughtseize. Yeah, the graveyard isn't big enough in this format, or I don't even know if I want the bolt. Does deal with the goblin dens, and might be getting rid of a cat, so I'll try that. Yep, it's fine. Like Pain's invalid. It worked game 1, but I think Meat Hook's more important in the mirror. We'll see if our opponent also has a Meat Hook or not. Yeah, hold up, push, and start jamming anvils. Yep, that seems decent. Okay, I need to play to board if I can. Can't hold up, push. Plus that makes the blood, so next turn I can get my anvil train running. Yeah, I think I should get the anvil train running. That's just a force multiplier having multiple of these. Yeah, see, deck wants to curve out. I understand you want more sack triggers, but field passage ain't the way. That'll have to come and tap next turn. That's unfortunate. Alright, if they're not attacking, that means we're free to. The nice thing about the timer being so long is we'll never die to too many triggers. Oh, they brought in a braid for the mirror. That's pretty good, if not the fact that I have second anvil. Still, the second one matters so much. Okay, third one. It doesn't even matter anymore. Now I get to swing for 2. Let's see how many Abrades they brought in. I hope a Nota's gone. Abrade's actually pretty decent. It kills Greasefang. Might have to consider that. Alright, well the kitty's just sitting there doing nothing. While I keep swinging the life race. Next turn's a tough choice between Devil and Anvil. Ooh, but clearing the board does look pretty good. Yeah, this is a threat on board too. So I think I play Devil, especially if I get to leave up push mana. Oh, trying to counter race, I see. Yep, mana's more important right now than life. I am winning the life race. Don't mind if I do. That's fine, I'll just clear your board. Yep, I made them play to the board, and now I'm winning on it. And next turn I can Anvil, and then Deadly Dispute. Then have a coveted treasure for push. Buying Giganta, letting me own the board some more, I see, unless you play an Epicure. Guess they could have Surge. They did present Surge last game, but I feel like they took those out for a Braid. Have to make cuts somewhere, right? Ooh, we have Meat Hook now. They might just be dead on my next turn. I'm gonna drain them for 2 more here, I think. Yeah, that doesn't get pushed. Yeah, I can't really attack in, so I think I just get the sack triggers now. Or just the 1 sack trigger. I do need to be able to kill that Giganta. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I could have. Me hook the Giganta, not a big deal. Getting rid of the kitty is still a good idea. Giganta's an obstacle, not an Avengers level threat. Ooh, nice. Okay, well now I do need to draw a land. Didn't think they would bring in Red Cat melee. I mean, if I need to, I can just play it for 0 and start sacking my creatures to kill them. I'd prefer not to, though. Alright, they're down to one-man land, and I have... Oh, they brought in Lantern. It's worse than Soul Guide Lantern in this deck, but okay. Yep, they know they can't attack. And they just scoop. Okay. I don't even have to reveal the Devil or the Meat Hook. Alright, once again, first win in a league. Feels good. Don't get completely blown out here. That was just a mirror, though. I think this is the only deck that plays Giganta right now. So it is pretty telltale. Okay, I think this is a bad idea, but it's very tempting. If it had a second land, I so would have kept that, even though you want more ovens than you want cats. Alright, so this almost acts like a fatal push. So I bin the push, play a Ridge, then turn 2, play Oven and Familiar. Then turn 3, follow up with Devil. We draw what we draw. Alright, well, let's stare at our opponent. They've got Blastoise sleeves. They like Pokemon. That's all I got from them. Hard to read someone over the internet. Oh, are they gonna time out? If I get a second before the time's out, I'll have to come up with something to do during the roping for next week. It has begun. Blastoise fell asleep like it was a Snorlax. That's a Pokemon reference, right? Alright, that was first rope. Time for second rope. I can't remember the last time I had an opponent rope in best of 3. I wonder if it ropes the game or the match. I'm guessing it's the game, then there's another rope or two for the match. But we might just find out. Stay tuned. Alright, we can see it. We can look at it get smaller and smaller, and my mouse follows it along. As it grows short, the ends, they need each other. They're lovers, they seek each other. They're getting closer. They're getting closer. Now, the answer y'all been waiting for, is this match or game? 3, 2, 1. Looks like it was match. Alright, look how good this deck is. My opponents are afraid to even choose their starting hand. As we get more bulk cards. Alright, 2-0. This is the turning point. Will we have a positive record? Any win here will do it. But the more, the better. another one lander, so up, and it's the mirror, so yeah, we have to be prepared. This is much better. Put away Ob because it's the mirror. Opponent also kept 6. And I think I'm on the draw, so I can probably win the long game. Opponent does exactly as predicted. I need to throw them off tempo, so I'm gonna Thoughtseize here. Yeah, Anvil's the worst thing they can do. Synthesizer, they need to play land, and they might miss. And so instead, they will hold. Okay, if I draw land and get this devil down, that's big. Oh, they're playing Blood Tithe Harvester. Did not expect that. There we go, got land. Play Harvester. Did you draw removal? I'm just gonna hit them. I don't expect them to sack again. Although now they obviously might. Two blood, that's annoying. Couldn't play around it though. They did have removal. Alright, I'll leave the synthesizer. Hope I don't get a 3 drop because my land comes in tapped. Hit a 3 drop, get punished. Don't anything I want to sack to Anvil, so let's not get double punished. Getting roped. Alright, my opponent has more cards, but I think my board's set up a lot better. But I'm already down 2 Mayhem Devils, which are the key card in the matchup. Okay, now I'm losing. Yeah, now I'm losing. Alright. We didn't run into a mirror match in best one, I don't remember. Definitely seeing it now, though. Gonna start by sacking this, seeing what I see. Just a land. Yeah. Probably just Daily Dispute twice. Let's see if I can draw a kill spell. I do get a lot of looks. As I refill my hand. Beautiful, I do. Quickly throw up a stop. Quickly kill it. And choke my opponent's mana. Cute. Well, they must have a lot of lands then. Well, they had at least one more. Alright, we're at parity now. I need a play to go ahead. That's something to go ahead. Let's see what we can take, and then take it. Come on, opponent, I want to take. I want to take. Huh. So my other way to deal with a 5/5 is... if they spend the turn playing a 5/5, then that's fine. I'll just put Gigantha in hand, then match them. Or well, I guess they'll get a turn with Gigantha, because I need to play this, but that's fine. I have to kill that. Will kill that. Yeah. Sack you. Make food. Because I mean, next turn I can just make a construct and get this back. It's not pretty, but I need to get rid of their man lands. Alright, so they've got a land, and okay, they're down to just Gigantha. I think... Yep, and they sacked that, so they can't filter a bad draw. They are very wide on board, though, but second oven punishes them really bad. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, I don't have enough mana, so... Make construct. Drain opponent out. Sack construct. Get back cat. Buy Gigantha. And now I can match their Gigantha. Their board is wider, but I've got multiple cat triggers to drain them. Oh, well, I guess they hit my Gigantha. That's annoying. Still, I can probably chump it forever. And she did not draw ass. I will wait till my turn for Cauldron Familiar. That's beautiful. I just start cleaning up their board now. They're not going to have a board. They're just going to have Gigantha, which I can then block forever. Get rid of all their artifacts first, so they can't use them for Anvil. Yeah, I don't need to kill the others right now. I can wait. All right, got the game won. Took longer than I would have wanted, but it worked. All right, well, same plan. Bring out the obs. Bring in the Meat Hook Massacres, the Croxes, and the Flame Bust Bolts. Go down on Thoughtseize. I think the deck has enough. It's not perfectly redundant, but it's redundant enough. Not at the point where I want to play 0, and if I did, I would leave some obs in, but I think for now I want to leave some in. Alright, opponent has not faced the mirror yet because they're having trouble sideboarding. Let's see if they brought in a braid too. If they did, then I should definitely make room in the board for it. Because it seemed decent that first mirror match. I'll have to go back and check the footage. I don't think this is the opponent I played in round 1. Alright, hopefully this means they're having a tough mulligan decision. Oh, no, which means they're stuck loading. Yeah, Crocs are good for the long game. That's also very good for the long game. But I can pitch Crocs as away, so... Oh, 2-oven cat. That is pretty good. I might just be dead to that. 2-oven cat is rough. Let's see if Thoughtseize is good here. They've already got 2-oven cat. I need to deal with something here. Yeah, I don't want 3-oven cat. No, sir. Yeah, I think I want to resolve a Croc as soon as possible, so I will just pitch them to blood effects. Had to try an attack. Can protect my life total with second Epicure here. Don't like how their first 2 lands are both man lands. Oh, we've only got 1 card in the yard. I mean, I'll gladly kill these Epicures to fill the bin. Wow, yeah. Opponent had the nuts. I don't think I'll even get to escape a Croxa. Okay, here we go. That solves that problem. Not completely, but enough. Opponent has to do their triggers much more carefully now. I mean, they're still draining us out, but keeping the board clear as much as I can. Yup. Start swinging in. This can block, and I need my graveyard full. Second cat is Dees. The ovens are more important. just gonna sack anything in response. I have to start pinging them. Alright, we'll start with a land pitch. Flooding out's not good for me either. Pitch a Croxa. The multiple ovens, multiple cats makes it really hard to do anything against them. Well, we can now gain life, at least. Okay, now they have to be really careful bringing back their College Familiars, which is big. I think I try and fight them on the Familiars. But yeah, now they're being really careful. Don't have enough cards in the graveyard right now. Yeah, I think I might just bring in lanterns, their artifacts, and no, no, you need like Rip, which isn't in the format, which makes the cat oven especially disgusting. Well, now I can't even attack, and so they just get to finish me off. Yeah, they get to eat the Croxa. Yeah, they have the nuts. I don't know if I can come back from this. It looked hopeful for a second there, but the Mayhem Devil was not as good as I hoped it would be. Alright, well, I've got that answer at least. But the fact that I'm not gaining life and they are just means I am probably dead. I don't know why I tapped a red, but whatever. Yeah, he probably just has enough to finish me off now. That's unfortunate. So I'm gonna sack this and eat it now. I need the life to, live. Now there's no way he can stack triggers to get me. Alright, still in this. I can push whatever land they have, then get back Kroxa. I'm at least keeping the life total in check with all of these. But mine continues to go down. But yeah, I can protect second Kroxa, get it back. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. But they will spend their whole turn on Hive, so they won't develop board beyond their army of little kitties. I should put the stop on now before I forget. Get rid of that. Hopefully they don't push my devil. It's the only thing keeping their life total in check. Okay, good. They just sacked it for more food instead. Life total continues going down. This is not good. They could just push this, but have to try. Especially with them having 2 cards in hand. I just have to go entirely face now. Yeah, they can just sack this. The multiple cats, multiple familiars makes it so impossible. Yeah, the double oven, double familiar, like, I don't think there's a way that I can actually deal with those, so I just have to keep swinging face and hope I raise harder. Goodness, this takes 2 pings them to drain me for 1. And so that is actually lowering their life total. Did they just have me? Yeah, I count 5 sacks. I'm not going to waste time. They're going to do them all. That's annoying. They had the nuts opening, though it took them forever to finish me off. Yeah, forget Thoughtseize. I want Soul Guide Lanterns. There were times when they couldn't save their things, so... Take the play. Yeah, it's got everything I want. Next turn, slam Bugbear, and I've got options. Disgusting. Make them put something in the yard for the lantern. A cat. Wonderful. Oh, holy crap, I get to actually punish them for that play. Didn't think that was going to happen. Alright, one cat down. I mean, any number of cats with that is a problem, but took out one cat, and with good timing might get to get another. And I can synthesize her next turn. Yep, they're just buying Gigantho, which means they don't have Meat Hook, which is nice to know. Play Anvil. Hit land drop. I don't think they're going to be so generous again. I will just cycle this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Multiple anvils is as good as multiple ovens. Fuck me. That way I can kill that. What am I worried about? I have Fatal Push. Goodbye, Mayhem Devil. And then I gas back up with Deadly Dispute. Yep, that's fine. You can make a food. They're not presenting any big boys, so for now I will just try and build a multiplication table of these. They might just slam Gigantha down this turn, though. Nope. They know that won't be enough. Second one? You've got to be kidding me. Alright. I'll just make more 1/1s than you can deal with, whatever. Actually, no. Go to attack first. I mean, they're going to keep my board clear of 1/1s, so might as well just start attacking with them. I mean, they'll probably get rid of the other, but they can get rid of it sooner or later, so it's all good. It's all good. I guess I could have sacked that to oven. I missed the trigger. Could have sacked it to several things, actually. That was dumb of me. Nothing in yard I want to hit with lantern, so I'll just hold it. They get to just eat my Croxa now. That's annoying. Well, I'll block and kill it, but then they'll sack something in response, so that's a bad idea. My army of 1/1s is my greatest strength right now. That makes them have to use the treasure, though, and I can just sack all these in response. As predicted. This stops the damage too, so this is better for me. And they had to use the treasure up. What a beautiful array of colors there. I need to hit an answer to that Mayhem Devil, please, game. That is not the answer I was looking for. In fact, that's a non-answer. Let's win this race. They can't ping this one down. Yeah, opponent can't just keep activating that. They have to play the board. What is it, second devil? That would be bad. That's pretty good for them. Just do this now before they get the second devil. I need to find a Meat Hook Massacre badly. Even a cat oven would. There we go. Okay. She start swinging the balance in my favor. Right, and now they get to counterattack. That is a problem. Still. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I can't hit them quite down yet. Don't need this. I'll make bonus food. Have to check all of these triggers very carefully. I'll take second cat. Alright, yeah, I think hitting the cat, I think I just win here. I mean, after I tell my turn, but I just win here. I block all their devils. I've got too much life. I just drain them out here. Flip the script for game 3. Sacking them. Yeah, making me get. Well, I guess they're making me clean my board now. So they do get to swing in. Yeah, the second Mayhem Devil, which I never got, really cancels out my stuff, doesn't it? Still haven't drawn this meat hook in the mirror. Yep, can only put them to 2. Yeah, I think I just throw these up to block. I mean, kind of have to with the hive. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna be at 10 as he goes to his turn, which I have to hope is not enough for him to kill me. The double devils make it a little iffy, though. He might be able to just spam 10 sack triggers and I'm dead. And then that's really frustrating. Yeah, I can easily make creatures to sack. So I just need to get these into play. Yep, they're just gonna... yeah, I don't think I have a blocker. I might just be dead here. They have enough sacks to keep me from having a blocker. Enough pings. Wow. Opponent got the nuts 2 games in a row after I very cleanly beat them game 1. I didn't even like out sideboard me. I just didn't draw my sideboard cards. These not the ones that mattered. Meat Hook would have mattered way more than multiple of any artifact. Alright, hopefully I don't get the 3rd mirror, and if... I don't know why there's so many mirrors whenever I play leagues. And if I do, hopefully I draw the meat hooks. I think that's more important than multiple devils, multiple anvils, and multiple ovens. Just a single meat hook just swings things. I mean, I guess at a certain number, multiples of the others does matter more. First I thought it was multiple ovens, but I never drew a second devil, and my opponent proved multiple devils is better. Well, no Giganta. Yeah, we'll keep this. Don't have sack fodder yet for the anvil, but I'll figure it out. Alright, well, no undefeated leagues yet. I'll get there eventually. Just gotta find the right deck and the right luck. And wait for WotC to balance Explorer. Alright, my opponent is clearly Phoenix. Could not be clearer if they screamed Phoenix to the heavens. I don't expect this to live, but we'll try. I want to save our anvil for better things than Obnoxius. Alright, I was expecting a lightning axe, bidding a phoenix, but I made out a little better. Yeah, it's dead here though. They must not have a lightning axe in hand right now. There's the first Phoenix. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, this is... I'm not entirely sure what I play here now. Like, if I play Ob, there's a very good chance they just get back to Phoenix and kill Ob. So I think it's Takenuma. Because if I Takenuma, get back Mayhem Devil, next turn I can slam down Mayhem Devil, only call Anvil, sack 1, get triggers. And at least feel like I'm doing something. Even if I might have a bad Phoenix matchup. Especially in games where I don't draw enough of my artifacts and too many of my creatures. Yeah, see, they're gonna get that Phoenix into play. Granted, it looks like it's only gonna be 1, but still. Oh, they whiffed on Phoenix. Nice. Get back Devil. Go to my turn. They have the axe now. Yep, they have the axe. Alright. Still only 1 Phoenix seen. And one of these will probably live for Ob. Although, now that I've got the land count for it, if they let me, I might just start hiving. Gotta focus on disrupting their game plan as much as... I don't know why I haven't seen that in Pioneer. That seems very good in Explorer. Yeah, now the damn thing's in play. And I have no way to kill it. And it can just swing at my obs freely. Well, I guess I'm not hiving this turn. Start the cat. Alright, I don't care about the axe doesn't hit ob. It's between the iteration and the shredder. The shredder's also a threat, so I think shredder might be better than expressive iteration. Jeez, they're pushing blue. I'll attack first. No reason not to. Sack the cat in case they play anger in their deck.
I've conquered entire plains. One city will be easy. Go sow some chaos. By coin or carnage.
Yep, they'll start bidding their lands. No surprise there.
Owed.
We're set up well. Depends what they get off that expressive now. One ob currently gets to live. Unless they hit second Phoenix here. And another spell. Well, they hit spell, so if they hit Phoenix, that's not good. Yep, they hit Phoenix. Goodbye, Ob. Yeah, Ob is just so bad in this matchup. People were acting like he was Oko 2.0. He is not. Very far
How
from it.
dare you destroy what I've built?
I will build up board. There's nothing I want to hit in graveyard. AK, there's no Phoenix in graveyard. She can get them dead. I don't have time to buy Giganta. Alright, you may have 2 Phoenixes, but you have 2 cards in hand and 1 is a land, and I am presenting lethal. But you can dig through your entire deck, so I guess that's not a problem for you. Alright, no 3rd Phoenix. Yep, I figured they leave those back to block. Oh, and they just scoop game 1, okay. I didn't see it, but they did. Take the go blanks. Take the bolt. Take the lanterns. Ditch the obs. I think I ditched the devils, crazy as it sounds. They just have... Now we're allowed to answer their creatures, so why bother, right? Heck, Thoughtseize is so bad against this deck that I think I'll just put in Croxa. No, that's also just hand hate that they like seeing. I'll leave 2 devils in. It's really good if I untap with it. Alright, I'll put in Duress. I don't want to hit their creatures half the time anyway. Although, Shredder maybe, but... Yeah, they're not gonna give us time to buy Gigantha, so we will take the Massacre. It's a pretty good card. This is... No, can't keep that. This is much better. I can put away the oven. And I should blood crypt sooner or later, might as well now. Alright, if the Lantern can snipe 1 Phoenix without even cracking, that'll be good. And they just slam a Ledger Shredder. Oh well. I mean, I don't think my Gray Hair is completely dead if they, for some reason, just completely got rid of the Phoenixes. It's a cute card, but not a good one. Let's see if they let me attack for free. Didn't think so. Now let's see if I can tap with Mayhem Devil. That's the real question. They're playing their cards close to their chest. I can still push that. Yep, they see their whole deck, so they see their sideboard cards every game. Must be nice. And they transform into some weird standard deck that we need to deal with now. That's fine. We're just gonna draw a card off this. They're not gonna let me. I don't think they even play the Phoenixes right now. I think they just switched to the egg. And think it makes them look cute. Not the worst hit. Synthesizer, hopefully hit gas. Slam Den to start hopefully attacking in with, but not if they keep pulling back Ledger Shredder. Yeah, we'll put it back on top. I'd love to see a new card, but it's good enough. I'll just play it again. Anger of the Gods, that's rude. Why really, like, is Sweltering not on Arena? It is so much better in Phoenix decks than Anger. I don't understand. Alright, we hit land drop. Yeah, Shredder's very good against us. I don't think there's anything on the board that really deals with it. We're not hitting our board whereas they were. Oh, I guess I should have sacked. Yeah, looks like Fink's gonna force his way back to the top of the meta. Oh my, he literally drew every sideboard card. I've yet to see one. He drew every sideboard card and I've yet to see one. That's ridiculous. That's he's that is ridiculous. Yep, and he's making sure I don't have a single artifact left to sack. Why would I want one? Oh my gosh. Yeah, just draw your whole deck. It's easy. Magic is easy. Draw your whole deck. See every sideboard card. Alright, so yeah, Scryfall says Sweltering is legal in Pioneer, thank you. Yeah, then I still don't understand. Like, you can cycle it away when it's a dead card, and it doesn't exile your Phoenixes. Like, there are totally times late game where you Swelter board, spell, your Phoenixes come back. They don't come back with Anger. Yeah, we're just dead. We're going to game 3. Now, are they going to try and, like, extra big brain me and, like, re-attack into Phoenix? I mean, I think there's nothing better for me to put in. They still just die to everything they have. I think I cut Devils completely because they just die. These might not die, surprisingly. Bolt feels bad now. Alright, I'll bring 2 Thought Seizes back in and go full up on the obs. If they re-Gigabrain me by putting in all their Phoenixes again, then so be it. Croxa, I didn't want to board it Crocs in at first because they can just pitch Phoenixes, and I don't want to fully recommit to saying they're not going to play Phoenixes because they might just switch back to that. They definitely could. Alright, well, we have push for the Shredder. And we have the cat to start plinking at them. It's a decent enough hand. And we get to ob them. That is nice. We'll go double blacks to hold up push. Just gonna play around XL removal. Like, I'm not bringing back cat just yet. Alright, yeah, just play carefully. Don't let them exile familiar. I don't need it to attack. They probably have flame blessed bolts. Pitch the mountain. We don't need it. Well, I'll be ready for their aerial threats. That's pretty good. Second cat is nice. Would have preferred second oven though. Doubt they play negate here. And yeah, by the time they do get threats, our life total is going to be much higher than theirs, like 30 to 10. Okay, right, they have this pseudo counter, but... Oh, they let me get the copy, wow.
I'm the new boss around here. Join me.
I
Or
mean, I can just
die.
replay Ob sooner or later.
Your punishment is my entertainment. My revenge will be cruel and painful.
Okay, well, I can't draw the land because I'm drawing the Ob, so... Just keep pressuring their life total. Next turn I can replay Ob. 2 of those seems pretty good. I'll kill the bigger one. Assuming they don't better land here. Cool. Kill that. Yeah, they're getting their threats out now. But they're at 10. Guess I should have attacked first, but oh well. I might regret that. We'll see.
If you don't stand with me, you're my enemy. My goons will make quick work of you. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
They'll probably answer both, but we'll wait and see. Yep, as predicted, they'll answer both. The deck sees its whole deck every game, so they can do everything.
How dare you destroy what I've built?
Still, if I draw a land, Hive is gonna be really good here.
Ah, wipe that smug look off your face.
And I am getting them very close to dead here. Oh, Anvil, that's perfect. Next best thing after just hitting the land. Get them to 6. Alright, Anger the Gods would be really bad here, but I have to try and play as good as I can here. Well, they should have played around Anger. I've just spent the past 5 minutes saying that this deck draws their entire deck. But still, if I draw an artifact, I've got the second cat, so it's not a huge loss. If I draw a land, they're also dead. Though with that flipped, they can probably just pick off all my stuff. But it's close. They don't have a huge clock. Oh nope, they're gonna make extra sure that I can't get in. That's fine. I can recover. I've got a lot of life, and you don't have a lot. Gaining life's one thing they can't do, so you have to ping them 3 more times, which I can definitely do on my turn if they don't disrupt me too hard here. Height. Yeah, it's pretty close having 2 ovens versus having Anvil. Yeah, I don't think one is objectively correct. I think it's pretty close here. They'll put an Anvil on top. Well, I want an Anvil, so I'll put it on top. Yep, another egg. Any untapped mana? Nope, then I will get this ready. Although it can't exactly swing in. I think you're just dead, opponent. Especially with you being tapped out and all. Alright, that was very grindy, but got there. Yeah, Lantern was the only sideboard card we saw, and it wasn't the best one after they take out all their Phoenixes. Like, but they got to see every sideboard card. There's the advantage of playing too many cantrips. Alright, interesting so far. On to the last match. Opponent has Kahira the Orphan Guard. They are probably a control deck. We will be scared of Farewell and nothing else. Yeah, Cat Oven Thoughtseize. Probably correct to start with this then. Oh yeah, Esper Control. Okay, sorry, I was worried about Esper Greasefang for a second, but I'm like, no, they can't play Greasefang in a deck with Kahira. I'm safe from the greasy boy. Alright, have to play around Fatal Push. But otherwise fine. Yeah, Ob's gonna be really good here. Actually, I think about a lot of my permanents are multicolor. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the verse, but nothing else there is amazing, so I think it was the wrong play either. Okay, perfect. This sets us up for having enough creatures. And now next turn I get to Ob. And then that should put the game away against the control deck. They put away the veto. They're going to regret that, although they don't have the white mana, so I guess they're not going to regret that. They don't have white mana, so we're not playing around March. I have enough creatures where push doesn't matter now. Cool, 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 cool. I'll attack first. Get that damage in. Sooner I grind him out, the better. Cool, both obs resolve. GG.
Enough with your petty notions of morality.
Yep,
All
we go to
that
game 2.
matters is
I wasn't
power.
wrong about the GG. This just gets versed. Crocs seems good though. Can trade out Thought Seizes for Duresses, or maybe just stack up. Oh, right, I can get rid of pushes. I don't care about those sharks. Yeah, just hand attack. Do I wanna bring in Go Blanks? Yeah, they're gonna. It's gonna die to everything, so I think I bring in some Go Blanks. Well, everything but verse, but still, it's a control deck. You don't want to play expensive things. And they're not playing enough creatures where I want the Meat Hook. Meat Hook's especially good against creature decks. And that's why I keep Gigantha. It's grindy. We'll try it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We get to do the Thoughtseize into Cat Oven again. Lucky me. What do you got? What do you got? I can live through Counterspell. I don't like my things getting exiled. Alright, set up Cat Oven. Oh, I ordered that wrong. They get to push this now. That's fine. We'll just sack Gigant or Crocs the next turn. Make 2 foods. They're holding up counter magic, but still, they can't hold up counter magic every turn. Oh, they let it resolve. Cool. Full con. Okay, there we go. Turn on full control in the nick of time. Yeah, where are they gonna bin? Okay, they got a counter spell and 3 somethings. Counter spell and 2 somethings. I don't want to get the cat back that badly, so we're not going to get it back that badly. We'll get it back now. And then we'll cast Ob through Absorb. Still get 1. I don't need to gain the life, honestly. I'll just keep
I don't
upticking
need
this.
respect. Just obedience. Your punishment is my entertainment.
Yeah, if you're buying a hero and letting Ob live, things are not looking good for you. Alright, we are turning up the heat.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Do you want to discard anything, opponent? Anything at all? Oh, well, that's 1 card out of hand. Let's take a second one now, please. The 1 mystery card. Oh, I forgot to do the second response. Now I want the cats to come back, honestly, so. Not gonna play around anything at this point. Yep, they're digging for an answer. I would like to keep attacking your hand and life total, please.
Your
Cool.
punishment is my entertainment.
Oh, I could attack with this and hit that. Oh well, we'll just buy Giganta. I'm winning by so much, it's not a big deal. Yeah, that seems pretty good. You're still dead though. Surprisingly, we did not fear the farewell. Because the opponent was so far behind by the time they cast it.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
Teferi seems good. He's gonna
I'm
die,
known
but
for
he
my
seems good.
excellent
If he gets rid
timing.
of the token, that's pretty good. Oh nope, he gets rid of
I'm not
Giganta.
ready for you quite yet.
Cool. Would you like to lose the game? Oh no, I can't do both this turn. But what I can do is kill Teferi.
You work for me now, runt.
That didn't go according to plan.
Look at that, Giganta. How'd you get here, Giganta? We're just gonna get rid of this right now while they're tapped out. Yeah, this is fine. Got him. Alright, 4-1, getting better at these 5-0 leagues where you're allowed to sideboard. Still don't have my crypto coin, but these days crypto's worth less and less. No play-in point coin yet. Still positive on gems and some packs. Let's see if there's anything good in them. Bulk rare. Bulk rare. And is it a bulk rare? No, it's a commander rare. Let me know when there's commander on Arena. Alright, so deck main board feels really good. Especially in best of 3. I guess you'd want to put in more. You'd probably want to put in main board grave hate like Soul Guide Lanterns or something, since instant speed. Yeah, it's instant speed. It's an artifact. It's cheaper than her, so you can get it down quicker. Yeah, I might move these to the main board in best of 1 because Greasefang is just going to eat all the free wins that Winota and Trigger were taking before their ban. But in best of 3, this feels pretty good. I would make room for a braid here somewhere. And maybe you run it in the main for best of 1, but it feels pretty good in the side. I mean, this bolt's just sitting here, and yeah, I would probably cut Array and the bolt for an abrade, and then leave it just as best 3, and then just add some combination of a braid and lantern for best of 1 to the main board. And because because you don't want 4 obs. You want him to have some support coming in, unless your opponent's control, and he's just pure gas. And like these need a few turns to really turn on, so I didn't want to run 4 of these either. And the lane count 22 is feeling right because your curve is pretty low, but you do need to be able to cast things and dump your hand pretty quickly. Yeah, so if you like Sacrifice, this is the deck right now in Explorer. Give it a try, and I hope you enjoyed my league runs. Thanks, and goodbye.